What's going on, YouTube world? Sternward Boss here. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the 10 things Battlefield 6's Battle Royale game mode needs to succeed. I'm going to be going over my list and what I think needs to be done in order to make it one of the greatest BR games of all time. But I would like to know in the comments if you disagree with any one of these things on the list, and I'd like to know if I missed anything that I should have added. Please let me know in the comments. But before we get into this video, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with every single one of my videos. Now, number one on the list. Number one, in my opinion, is going to be the most important thing on the list, and that is a strong anti-cheat. That's right, guys. Number one on the list is going to be strong anti-cheat. The reason why Warzone is having so many problems right now in its current state is because there is hackers galore. With everything that just went on with Twitch Rivals, in my opinion, I don't really think the guy was cheating, but he could have been. I've had my moments where it looked like I was cheating, so I can't really say for sure. But number one, anti-cheat. We need some system in place to where it can automatically detect auto lock on. It can detect wall hacks. I don't even know if it's possible. Maybe it is. But there has to be some form of strong anti-cheat. That is number one, guys. That is huge. Number two, I want some form of a cash system. That's right, guys. I want some form of a cash system. I want to be able to pick up money off the ground, whether it's cash, coins, gold bars. I don't know what's going to be. I think maybe gold bars would have been a little bit more appropriate for Firestorm. So maybe just cash or coins. But I want to pick up some money. I want to be able to buy my friends back. I want to be able to buy some equipment, some ammo, some shields, and everything like that. So number two on the list is going to be some form of a cash system. Now, number three on the list. I want to be able to have my own loadout. That's right. I want to have a loadout drop marker or a weapons drop, however they want to call it. I want a loadout in the new BR game mode. A lot of people are against loadouts. They think it kind of messes things up because then there's the meta and everyone uses the same gun. I kind of agree with that in some way, but I think having your loadout is incredible. That's another reason why I just love Warzone. It's just because you can just get your own guns. You can build your own guns. Hey, the Kilo's good right now. Let me try this. And the AN94 might be good right now. Try the AMAX. I really love the whole loadout system. So I think the new BR game mode coming from Battlefield 6 absolutely needs some form of a loadout drop marker, or they can call it a weapons drop. Whatever you want to call it. I want a loadout. That is going to be number three, guys. Now, moving on to number four, I want it to be free-to-play / crossplay. Now, I really feel like with free-to-play, it's going to keep the servers alive. It's going to give people more of an incentive to play. So I think free-to-play is 100% needs to be done. There's no question about it. You're going to keep the servers full, and you're going to keep the game alive. And as far as crossplay goes, I think there should be 100% crossplay just so we could play with our friends. And I especially want crossplay because I'm about to get my PC. It should be built together in the next couple days. And all my friends pretty much play on the Xbox One, and they're about to get the Series X. And I'm going to be pretty pissed off if I can't play the new BR game mode with them. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are feeling the same way. So I want there to be crossplay. Just maybe be able to turn it off. I think turning it off is a huge thing. You should be able to turn it off. I know PlayStation users can turn off crossplay on Warzone. Now I'm on Xbox. I can turn off crossplay on multiplayer. On Black Ops Cold War, I can turn off crossplay on multiplayer. But as far as Warzone goes, I can't. I think they should give us an option to be able to turn it off or turn it on. I think that's what's going to make the customers happy. Now moving on to number five. A Gulag type mechanic. That's right. We need some form of a Gulag. If they do not add a Gulag, it really won't be the biggest deal. But I think a Gulag mechanic is incredible. That's what I think makes Warzone absolutely great. Is the fact that when you die, you have a second chance at life. You know what I mean? So I think a Gulag mechanic of some kind is going to be absolutely killer if it makes it over to the new BR game mode in Battlefield 6. So that's number five, guys. Some form of a Gulag mechanic. It doesn't have to copy Warzone exactly. Just some form, some way you could fight to return to battle, I think would be absolutely incredible. Now, moving on to number six. Constant updates and communication. Okay? That is going to be absolutely key into making this game mode, this game, absolutely incredible. Okay, we need constant updates, constant communication. Okay, hey, you guys calling your loadouts and they're not spawning in correctly, or they're spawning somewhere else. Hey, we got it. We heard you. Okay, we heard you guys. We're gonna fix it on so and so date. Constant updates. Hey, there's glitches going on. Don't worry, we're gonna figure it out. Not just put a band-aid on it for people to just mess it up again. Constant updates, constant communication. That's gonna be number 6 on the list, guys, because that is huge. In my opinion, ever since Treyarch took over Warzone, it's been an absolute mess as far as communication goes. They're really not giving us they're not giving the proper attention needed to keep Warzone running smoothly. I'm not sure what's going on over there in Treyarch, but maybe it's the pandemic going on. I'm not sure. It seemed like the pandemic was going on when Infinity Ward was in charge of Warzone and everything was fine. So I don't really know what's going on, but it's unacceptable in my opinion. And we need constant updates and constant communication with the fans, with the players, with the customers. That is going to be number 6, guys. Now moving on to number 7, and that is listen to your player base. Listen to your player base, okay? If there's something going on with the game and the vast majority of people do not like it and want it gone, get rid of it. Okay, that's going to be number 7. Let's talk about skill-based matchmaking, okay? Warzone has extremely strong skill-based matchmaking system in place, and guess what? The vast majority of people do not like it, so remove it. If there is something going on with this new BF6 BR game mode, and the vast majority of players / customers, because that's what we really are. We're consumers. We're customers. If the vast majority of people do not like it, get rid of it. Listen to the players' wants and needs. That's going to be number 7, guys. Now, moving on to number 8. And this is a very obvious one. Okay, guys? No skill-based matchmaking of any kind whatsoever. No skill-based matchmaking. Now, I know Battlefield 6 doesn't really do skill-based matchmaking, or Battlefield in general, excuse me. I do know that there is some form of skill-based matchmaking going on, but it's extremely weak. I believe it's something like if you spawn into a server and one side is getting absolutely pummeled, just getting destroyed, and you're a great player, you'll go on to this team that's getting their ass kicked, okay? So that, you know what, that's okay, somewhat, but we're talking about Battle Royale here, so just open servers, okay? You go into a server, it doesn't matter what skill level you are, you just go right into a server. No skill-based matchmaking. What that's going to do is, yeah, you're going to, in some servers, you're going to go into some servers and there's going to be a couple teams that are just absolutely 10 times better than you. There's no question about that. But then you're going to get into servers that the people suck. That's what makes Battlefield great. Sometimes you go into a server and you're just absolutely crushing it. Other times you're getting your ass kicked because there's no real skill-based matchmaking. Warzone and Call of Duty, it's so predictable because you kind of know how everyone's going to play. So that is number 8, no skill-based matchmaking. I'm sure all of you will agree with me on that one. Now, moving on to number 9. We need a constant change-up of game modes. Yes, just like Warzone, we had Firestorm and we only had Firestorm. That's it. No other maps, nothing. We had nothing. It was just Firestorm. Now, I know they pulled the plug on it, but you know what, man? That's unacceptable. Give us something else. You know, with Warzone, they throw in Rumble, Armored Royale, Zombie Royale. I just don't want it to be one map every year, same game mode, maybe, you know, duos, trios, quads, whatever, maybe just solos and quads. I don't know. I want a constant mashup of different game modes to play with this game, okay? Now, I'm not just talking about Conquest and Rush and everything like that. I'm talking about the BR game mode itself. A constant mashup of different games to play. That's going to be number 9, guys. Now, last but certainly not least, I want vehicles in the new Battlefield 6 Battle Royale game mode, okay? And I'm not just talking about trucks and cars and helicopters, you know, transport helicopters. I want attack planes. I want tanks. I want LAVs. Now, I don't know exactly how they're going to balance that all, but in my opinion, I really think they could. Knowing DICE, they're really good at making these insane video games, aka Battlefield, so I think they can balance it pretty well. Maybe they can make it like a Juggernaut, it's kind of spawns in, or like a plane spawns in every now and then, but kind of make them somewhat easy to take out. like, hey, it's $1,000 to buy an RPG. Hey guys, 2 of us, let's buy an RPG. There's a tank halfway across the map. Let's go take him out. That type of thing. I don't want vehicles to be completely taken out. That's what makes Battlefield, ladies and gentlemen, is the tanks, the planes, the LAVs, everything like that. So that's going to be number 10 on the list. I want tanks, planes, LAVs, vehicles, because that's what makes Battlefield great, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it, guys. That is the 10 things I think Battlefield 6's Battle Royale game mode needs to succeed. Like I said before, let me know in the comments what you think of this list. Would you take anything out? Would you add anything in? I really would love to know in the comments. But anyways, guys, it's almost here. Battlefield 6 is just I mean, what, 8 months away now? But that's close. That's 8 months. Better than a year, right? But yeah, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. If you did enjoy today's video, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with every single one of my videos. Until next time, guys, Stern out.